Today, I'm going to go viral by telling you why it's not all that it seems.
From Dallas, Texas, please welcome Alex from Target.
The internet changed the landscape of entertainment forever. We used to have these boardrooms who would decide in a way what we viewed and what we listened to. And now with the internet, you could have a random family from Canada post a video of their son singing and dancing, and that goes on to become Justin Bieber. It was that sort of moment where everyone sees this video of a kid singing, and then he turns into the big superstar. Then the machine of viral started cooking. Because of this, the traditional gatekeepers in media had to adjust. And now it's to the point where they don't care as much about the music or what is being presented. It's all about moments. Can you create some sort of viral dance or a viral sound on TikTok? Viral is becoming the most important metric in all of entertainment. And I don't necessarily think this is a bad thing because it opens the door for people who are at a low level like myself to go from nothing to something. It makes this one of the most exciting times to be an artist starting out, but also a dangerous one in where I sort of see it leading for a lot of people, and that is trend following. That is seeing one person go from here to here and thinking that if you do what they did, the same will happen to you. This is not saying that there aren't moments where it works. You see, a couple years ago, Olivia Rodrigo really used the mechanisms in place with TikTok and Instagram to build quick traction behind her music. But I don't think what people comprehend is everything that happened before that. She was the star on a Disney show. Granted, Disney is not what it used to be. Disney isn't churning out, Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, all these people. But it was something. And I'm imagining a couple years ago, she's putting songs together and starts showing them to her agent or her manager, and they think there's something there. At this point, they make a plan. They go, listen, this TikTok thing has worked for people who are presenting nothing other than dances. Like, we can use this for promoting music in a way that many people haven't. What you see is a girl just singing a song that she wrote, and it gets 800 million hits, and now she's Olivia Rodrigo. But so much more happened behind the scenes, and I think that's where a lot of people slip up.
Now, driver's license. Let's talk about driver's license.
Let's.
Everyone wants to talk about that. How has your relationship to that song changed over the past couple of years?
Honestly, I am just still in such a state of disbelief. I just wrote that song in my living room, and it was just a little piece of my heart, and I can't believe all of the doors it's opened for me. I'm just so eternally grateful.
I've been working with an artist closely the last year or so, and he said something that really stuck with me, and it's that the value of a cult following is the most underappreciated thing today. There's power in having a group of people that truly care about your product or your art. And in today's landscape of viral, this is a hard thing to develop. Like, you don't actively pick and choose what you see anymore. When I go on YouTube, I hit refresh and I just see a microcosm of what Google thinks my brain wants. And it makes it difficult to keep people's attention. And therein lies the true value of a small, dedicated fan base as an up-and-coming artist. These are the people who buy your merch. These are the people who share your music. The idea of word of mouth and just, hey, my friend's making really cool music over here. You should check it out. I don't think anybody thinks about how powerful that is. You see this on a small scale with your friends and your family, but even at the top of music with someone like a Tyler, the Creator, he posted a billboard on Sunset Boulevard promoting his newest album, Call Me If You Get Lost. This was 2 or 3 years ago. There was nothing from anywhere in his camp that was like, hey, that billboard is us. But Tyler built this fan base of people who are waiting. They've been waiting since Igor to get another thing from him, another project. And because they were waiting, you know, this billboard starts to circulate. It's a phone number. People call it. And over time, they analyze the answering machine, the phone number, the artwork. And it's like, oh shit, Tyler's coming back with something. And in a sense, he announced Call Me If You Get Lost without even saying anything about it. It was crazy. He didn't have to say that he was dropping an album. He just had to do something unique and trust his instinct. Trusting your instinct can mean that it takes 5 years until people other than your friends and family take notice. But I think it is the number one characteristic of artists who, at the end of the day, are truly satisfied in themselves and in their product and their fan base. You know, the last thing you want is a large fan base who's there for the wrong reasons. And I think this is how you avoid that. At the end of the day, I don't want to feel trapped in any ways. And I think I see this happen with a lot of people who find quick success. You know, they're kind of throwing darts at the board until something hits. And when it does, everyone's expecting them for this thing. When really they were just trying to get to this point. They were trying to find success no matter what it costs. Whereas when I look at people who over time are just like slowly building and increasing the quality of their product and trusting their instincts, and you see artists who have longevity. When you listen to interviews of someone like a Martin Scorsese or a Rick Rubin or Jay-Z, you hear them in these interviews talking about the importance of being yourself and knowing who you are and trusting who you are and trusting what it is that you want to do, and not listening to anybody around you saying, hey, that's stupid, or why are you doing that when this thing is what's popular and this thing is what is going to get you success in this moment. And I don't think that's for no reason.
There's a knowing in being an artist. There's a knowing. You can't guess. You can't think. There's a knowing. You have to know that even if it doesn't work today, tomorrow, there's artists that I play that weren't popular at the time that I play more than I play current artists. Shuggie Otis, I suggest you just go look up Shuggie Otis. It was amazing. At the time, that was, you gotta know Shuggie Otis? And at the time, it wasn't this hugely popular thing, but I think I think when it all said and done, we would play that music more than any other music, right? So you have to have this knowing that, okay, it may not work today, it may not work tomorrow, but this is the right thing, and this is what I'm doing, and this is what's feeding me. So that would be the best advice that I can give you. That knowing, just believe in what you're doing, and if you don't believe in it, then you're not doing it. You haven't figured out the thing that you do best yet. When you feel it and when you know, no one can tell you. You only have to be right once.
Thank you.
But I had a lot to get off my chest. You know, I've just been seeing the way things go now and how, you know, I'm not in label meetings, but I hear about how they go and how it's like, well, you know, the song's cool, but can you get 10 million plays on TikTok and then we'll maybe sign it? And I don't like that idea, but it's a business at the end of the day. Everything is. And I'm just trying to make it in a way that's unique and fun and keep making these videos. Next one, I think I'm going to verge off of music and entertainment for the next one. Might do a little something spicy, a little going after a major corporation. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.